Hello. All right. Hello. Do we have a name today? My mystery guest. I guess not. All right. Body weight strength. Form specific. So intent matters on how you do this. All right. I'll try to explain exactly what I'm attempting to accomplish and how I'm attempting to accomplish it. I'll try to give modifications. With a general warm-up. Hug, extend, bend, switch. Want to feel a big stretch behind the hamstring. Just getting loosened up here. Moving all of our joints. Getting blood flow going. We're going to go opposite hand, grab the opposite foot, get a good stretch in the quad, and then you want to reach down, touch the floor. Switch sides. We're going to be doing a lot of wrist mobility warm-ups too. Good, let's go legs spread out wide. We're going to go right hand across. Left hand rotates up to the ceiling. Back down. Switch sides. Make sure you stand up after each one. Good, let's put our hands out in front of us. And we're going to go pump stretch. Butt to the sky, hips to the floor. Feel a big stretch in the posterior chain here. Hamstrings, calves, back. And then here in this position, feel a big stretch. Quads, hips, stomach. Good. We're going to get into a Spider-Man with the rotation. So push-up position. Left leg up. Left arm to sky. Switch sides. Good. All right. Let's get into some wrist and hand specific warm-ups. When you're doing body weight strength and you're just starting off, your wrists are going to be your limiting factors. So you got to start learning how to take care of them. So we're going to start off with just kind of a general wrist and finger warm-up. Follow along with me. All right. My fingertips are on the floor. And I'm just doing some finger pulses. Stretching those guys out. Then I'm going to go palms flat on the floor. I'm going to do some first knuckle pulses. I just go up onto the first knuckle. So really just my palm comes up. We should feel a stretch in the forearm and wrist as we do this. Good. From here, we're going to have our hands forward and we're going to push our shoulders forward while keeping our elbows straight. In this position, we should feel a stretch in the bottom side of our forearm. And we want to activate the top side of our forearm, activating the top side of our wrist. Think about pulling your fingertips off the floor, squeezing, 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 and back off. Relax. Drive forward, squeeze, 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 squeeze the top side of that forearm and wrist. Back off, relax. Drive forward, squeeze the top side of that wrist, squeeze the top side of that wrist. Back off, relax. Good. From here, we're going to put our hands upside down. So the back part of our hands are on the floor. Now, this requires a lot of wrist integrity. So don't put a lot of weight onto your hands in this position. In order to make sure that you're not putting a lot of weight, have your butt back on your heels, flip the hands upside down, and first just search for a stretch. And it should be pretty easy to find one in the top side of the forearm. And I'm breathing, just trying to let it relax. And when I tell you to, we're going to try to push the back of our hand into the ground by activating this part of our forearm. In 3, 2, 1, push, like I'm trying to push the floor away. You have to do this lightly. You may feel a lot of discomfort when you do this. Push, 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 push. And relax. Come on out of that. Good. Let's finish off shaka position. All right, thumb and pinky. And just shake it. Up and down. Pinky thumb, shake it like stop, shake it, like stop, shake it. And then wiggle. Rotate. Just kind of helps loosen things up. All right. If at any point your wrists start to hurt you, go into wrist relief position. That's going to be back of the hands together, thumbs on the sternum, and you're just going to drop the elbows down, but keep the back of the hands together. And this is going to make your wrist feel better all the time. All right? Cool. Relax that. All right. We're going to start off with just some regular push-ups, okay? You have options here: knee push-ups, regular push-ups, or wide push-ups. I'm going to show you all of them, and I'm going to do the intermediate option of regular push-ups. Our goal is going to be to get 15 solid reps, okay? So knee push-ups, most people do these wrong. We want hands about shoulder width. We want our body to be straight from shoulder to knee. And we want our toes to stay on the floor. I don't want to see this. I want to see toes on the floor. I want to see butt and abs tight, a slight posterior tilt. And the whole body moves as one unit. All right. Intermediate option is your regular push-up. We're here. Most importantly, I like hollow body position push-ups. They're a lot tougher. They carry over better to regular push-ups, which are like this. All right. Keep your abs and butt engaged. You'll see that my spine kind of rounds during it. I'm doing that purposefully to keep a hollow body position, tight abs. I'm here. Down and up. All right. And then the wide grip. That just means your arms are out wider and your elbows are flaring wider. All right? That puts a lot of stress on your shoulder. Don't do this unless you've been training for a while and you know that you have a healthy, strong shoulder. So that would look like this. All right? That is the more advanced version. We're going to do 15 on my down count. What that means is as I say down, you're going to go down to the floor, come right back up. You'll hear me give you a 1, and we're going to stick together. We're doing this as a tempo. We got 15. Don't be afraid to alter your position and choose an easier form as we go along. Here we go. Down. 1. Down. 2. Down. 3. Down. 4. Down. 5. Down. 6. Down. 7. Down. 8. Down. 9. Down. 10. Down. 1. Down. 2. Down. 3. Down. 4. And down. 5. Good. Let's go right into a stretch for that. Seated shoulder extension stretch. You're going to line up with your hands back behind you, fingers pointed backwards, and you're going to try to go nice big stretch. Pinch those shoulder blades together. I like to throw in a stretch right after my strength work for a variety of reasons. One being that we're stretching the tissue that we just contracted into a longer position. So although we're getting the benefits of the contraction, we're still telling the tissue, I still got to be able to elongate. So we limit the amount of flexibility and mobility we lose if we stretch right afterwards. Secondly, stretching the working tissue immediately afterwards increases the amount of cross bridges that are pulled apart, which means it increases the amount of stimulus going into the muscle that forces it to get stronger and grow bigger over time. All right, let's stand up. We're going into Cossack squats. All right, one of my favorite lower body weight exercises to do. Some rules here. We got to keep both heels on the ground at all times. Number 2, one leg will bend, the other leg will stay straight. And when I say straight, I mean absolutely straight. All right. Number 3, we want to not rotate the body. We want to keep it straight ahead. Okay. So you want to be in a relatively wide stance. You might have to play with it as we go along. But what this is going to look like, arms go out in front. I drop down onto my right foot. Heel is on the ground. Heel is on the ground. Toe is up. Leg is straight. From here, I drive up out of it. And I put my toe back to forward. Let's switch sides. Down. Drop as deep as you can get. Heel, heel, toe up. Arms are out in front to help counterbalance. Drive back up. That's 1. We're going to do 5 each side. Adjust your height and position based off what feels best for you. Drive up. 2. Down. Up. 2. You see how I'm holding this tense position for a second. 3. Down. 3. Down. 4. Down. 4. Down. 5. And 5. Good. Let's go into a stretch for this one. Frog stretch. Knees are out wide. Toes are pointed out to the side. Forearms can come down to the floor. We just want to make sure that we are feeling a stretch in our inner thighs. If you can slide out wider, that's great. We should feel no pinching in the outer thighs, just stretch in the inner thighs. From here, you can kind of play around with a little pelvic tilt action and find what tissue needs to be stretched the most on you. Good, we can come out of that position. So after our strength work, we're just holding our stretch for about 30 seconds to a minute, all right? And I'm gonna give us about a minute rest between sets, all right? So I know high intensity work is all the craze, but the more high intensity work that you do, the less that you're training the actual strength system, because maximal strength requires some sort of recovery period. So I'm breathing somewhat heavily, but right now it's not my limiting factor. Remember, you are only ever training your limiting factor with whatever you do. Okay, so find what feels weak and work on that. Today, what feels weak is our strength system. So we're going to work on our strength in its greatest range of motion. We got 2 more rounds of our push-up plus mobility, our Cossack squat plus mobility. 3 rounds total. Let's do it. All right, push-up position. Whatever's comfortable for you. Don't feel the need to stay in the same position. You can adjust. All right. On my down count, down. 1, down. 2, down. 3, down. 4, down. 5, down. 6, down. 7, down. 8, down. 9, down. 10, down. 1, down. 2, down. 3, down. 4, and down. 5. Good work. Woo! That gets your heart rate up if you're doing them right. All right, shoulder extension stretch. Now, the further that I scooch my butt forward and my arms stay locked into the ground behind me, the more stretch I feel. Oh, that burns. Remember, we're trying to rip open the tissue that we just contracted. We're trying to tell it. It needs to be able to spread out. We're also trying to rip it open, which promotes more muscle growth, more hypertrophy. All good things. Hypertrophy, one of the most underrated physiological adaptations out there. Everyone's all about weight loss. Just start building how big your muscles are. Weight loss will fall into place. Trust me. You can eat a lot of food if you got a lot of muscle on you. It's a beautiful thing. All right. Let's go back to our Cossack squat. 5 more on each side. All right. Here, play with your stance. If you felt like you were kind of hitting a wall and couldn't go much lower, it might mean you were a little tight. If you're too wide, you might feel like you can't move at all. Again, it's different for everyone, so you got to find what works best for your hips. All right, here we go. Sink down. Find your balance. Steady it. And drive up. Sink down. Find the balance. Steady it. And drive up. That's 1. That's 2. Down to the right. Up. Down to the left. Up. That's 3. Down to the right. Up. Down to the left. Up. That's 4. Down to the right. Up. Down to the left. And up. Good work. Let's get into our frog stretch. Turn sideways so you can see. So you can also play around with the frog stretch, not just by pelvic tilting, but also by rocking deeper or further away from the hip crease. Most people will feel more tension deeper and in anterior pelvic tilt, as opposed to that rounding posterior. See if you can anteriorly tilt. Breathe. Find your spot. Hold it there. Take deep belly breaths. Relax into that position. And rest. We can come out of that. Oh, ooh, hips gonna love you tomorrow. All right, quick sip of water. We have our third and final round coming up. All right, for our upper body, lower body combo. If you need to modify position, you can. Another way to modify as you start getting tired is depth. All right, you can alter your depth on all of them or some of them. So you could do 5 full push-ups, 5 half-rep push-ups, and then 5 from your knees and try to go back to full. All right, there is no right or wrong way to progress it. It is just important that you have a system that you can stick with. All right, here we go. Let's get back into our final round of push-ups. 15, squeeze every muscle in the body, make them work for you. There we go. Down. 1. Down. 2. Down. 3. Down. 4. Down. 5. Down. 6. Down. 7. Down. 8. Down. 9. Down. 10. Down. 1. Down. 2. Down. 3. Down. 4. And down. 5. Woo! Been a while since I trained that many push-ups. Tell you that. All right. Breathe into our shoulder extension stretch. Feel the stretch across the shoulders, chest, bicep. Oh, God, that burns so good. And let's come out of that. Good work. Let's stand up. We'll get right into our Cossack squat. Cossack squat position. Right side. Let's sink down. Pull yourself deeper. Try to get your ass to the floor. Drive up. Left side. Pull yourself deeper. Try to get your ass to the floor. Drive up. Right side. Deeper. Stand up. Left side. Deeper. Stand up. That's 2. Stand up. Left. 3. Right. Up. Left. Up. 4. Right. Up. Left. Up. 5. Down into your front. Breathe. Hold. This is the nice active recovery part. Whew. Deep belly breaths will help you relax into the stretch. And then you can try to make it tighter by altering the pelvis position. And relax. Oh, good, nice work. All right, I'm going to teach you a bent knee hollow body hold now. All right, this is an abdominal exercise. It's one of the best abdominal exercises there is, and it's a good place to start for beginners. All right, I'm going to show you the basic version and then how to make it harder. All right, so first we got to talk about what our abdominals actually do. What our rectus abdominals do is they pull the bottom of my ribs to the top of my pelvis. All right, so they close the gap from here to here like that. In order for us to work our rectus abdominals, we have got to stop thinking, I'm going to jet my chin up to the ceiling. That's not how it works. What we have to start thinking is bringing the bottom of our ribs to the top of our pelvis and closing that gap. Because if we do that hard enough, what will happen is my shoulders will just rise up on their own. And you'll see my neck doesn't jet forward. If anything, it actually extends a little bit. Okay, so the bent knee hollow body hold is going to look, abs engage, arms are reached towards the toe. I'm going to pelvic tilt posteriorly, press my low back into the ground, curl up, lift the feet, and breathe. If this is too easy, go into a straddle position. If that's too easy, go into a full hollow body position. Those are your options. Choose wisely. We're going to hold our bent knee hollow body hold for 30 seconds. All right? In 3, 2, 1, up. And breathe. If you are not able to breathe from this position, you are activating the wrong muscle. You're activating your diaphragm. You should be able to see how much breathing is going on here. 5 seconds left. And down. Good, nice work. Let's go right into a mobility drill for our spine. Trunk circles. Hands on the hips. Nice and slow, we want to curl our spine as much as possible. And back as much as possible. Curl. Let's go in the same direction. 3 each way. That's 2. Take your time with it. You'll notice that this is different from our other mobility stuff, reverse directions, because it's active, right? It's using movement. Our frog stretch and our shoulder extension stretch, we're not using movement. Neither is good nor bad. They're used for different things. I just decided on chunk circles because I felt like my back needed them. All right. Next, we're going to go into a side plank position. People do side plank wrong all the time. Much like their plank or their push-up, they are angled from shoulder to heel. In the plank, I want you to be straight from shoulder to hip and then angled from hip down to heel. So it should look like this. You see how high I'm pushing this oblique? Not this. Okay? So when I'm in that position, I'm driving my elbow through the ground, I'm driving my shoulder through the ground, and I'm squeezing the underside obliques to press my hips up to the sky. Modification 1, bent knees. This basically just shortens my height. What I'm doing, the intermediate modification, right here, just a side plank, or more advanced, on your hand. Still pressing up. Okay, we should feel this left oblique work to push me up high. We're doing 30 seconds on each side. Ready? Lift. Keep pressing. You can have your arm up here. You can have it there. I don't care. Wherever works for you. Keep squeezing this. This is what I'm trying to target, which means this part should be pressed high up to the ceiling. 20 down, 10 left. 3, 2, rest. Let's flip it over. In 3, 2, 1, lift off. Good, keep pressing high. Try not to round or bend at the hips. Open up. So we're nice and straight on our spine. We don't want to be rounded. Remember, we start angling downward towards the feet at the hip. 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, rest. All right, from here, we're going to do some lateral flexion bounce. Some Jane Fonda stuff for all you old timers. Hands out wide. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Feel the stretch here. Feel the closing angle here, not pain. Just stretching out what we just worked to tell it. We still got to bend. We want to be ninjas, strong and mobile. Good work. All right. We got 2 more rounds of that. That's our little core series. Let's see. We got enough time? Perfect amount of time for 2 more rounds. We'll get it done in 10 minutes. Then we got full body workout done with no equipment. All right. If you rely on equipment, I challenge you to try all body weight for 3 months. I bet you find strength gains you never knew you had. All right. Back into my bent knee hollow body hold. Remember, you can go straddle or straight leg, whatever feels best for you. Remember, we should feel nothing in the neck. If you feel something in the neck, shoot me an email. You have some sort of compensation going on that we got to fix. Ready? And lift. All my energy is here, not there. Trying to relax my neck and shoulders. A slight tilt back of the head might be helpful. 10 more seconds left. And rest. Let's stand up. We'll get into our 3 trunk circles. As wide as you can go. As wide as you can go. I started off by saying strength is about intention. Here in my mobility drill, which is an offshoot of strength, mobility is inherently connected to strength. I need to have the intention of getting further and wider in my rotation. I can't just be doing this lackadaisically. And it feels good if you really push. You feel things stretch and contract. Whew. Good work. Side plank. 30 seconds per side. Ready? Lift. Try to open this up a little bit more. Really focus here. Again, my neck's not active. I can have feet staggered or stacked. Doesn't matter right now. Stacked is a little bit harder. Eventually you'll get there, but feel free to go front to back. Whatever's easiest for you to balance right now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo. We'll do some breakdancing next week. We're on some breakdance body weight. And up. Breathe. Hold. Maybe we'll do some inversions. That'd be sweet. Evidently being upside down. 15 down, 15 left. Keep pressing, keep pressing. Right oblique should be on fire at this point. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Back to Jane. Here we go. A 1, a 2. A 1, a 2. A 1, a 2. A 1, a 2. A 1, a 3. A 1, a 4. A 1, a 4. A 1, a 4. A 1, a 5. A 1, a 5. Woo! All right, people. We got one more round coming up in a minute. Catch your breath. Grab a quick sip. I'm feeling good. Last set of bent knee, hollow body. You ready? I'm ready. Let's go. All right, baby. Let's set this timer. The worst is when you click it and it doesn't go, and you get like some amount of time through it, and then you look at your watch and it's not running, and you're like, damn it. And then you got to start over because you need accurate time. Accurate time. Here we go. 30 seconds and lift. Breathe. I'm not sure if you can see me, but you should be able to see my belly expand and contract. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Neck's relaxed, shoulders are down. 3, 2, 1. Oh man. I gotta tell my girlfriend to stop baking. Whew. Makes those ab exercises a lot harder when you got a bunch of brownies up front. Oh yeah. That was nice. 1, 2, 3, reverse, reverse. 1, 2, 3. Last set of side planks. Let's do, baby boo. And pop it. Here we go. 30 seconds. You can almost imagine you're grabbing onto something. Create more tension in the body. Squeeze things. Internal tension is the magic with body weight exercises. Like I said, a lot of people just kind of hang out loosely in planks. If you're not squeezing and tensing every muscle in your body, what are you really doing? You're doing easy stuff. All right? Internal tension is what strength is about. And to be honest, internal tension should be present when you're using external tools like a barbell, a kettlebell, whatever it is. All of those are supposed to be to help you find more internal tension. That's not where it comes from. You got to find it inside of you. 3, 2, 1. You only get one shot. Can you capture it? We'll move it. Oh, no, I'm talking too much if I start coughing. 15. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Last set of our Jane Fondas, 5 each way. 1, 2, 1, 2. I'll bring my leg warmers next week. 2, 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5. Nice work, people. I'll see you soon.